Yeah, because I have a diamond. I'm sure that probably came from this little place right here. Yeah, the doors are open. Okay, so let's run this way. Let's run up this hill right here. Let's see, well, I want to say welcome back or welcome to my channel. Thank you all for watching. I have not filmed Minecraft content in a minute just because I have had fun filming some other types of videos. Oh, a kitty cat. And I wanted to experiment and see kind of what I was comfortable making, and I really like making the other content too, but I thought today I had some time. My daughter is currently napping, so I had some time to oh my gosh, twins. I had some time to film a few of these videos, so I thought that would be fun and kind of a nice little return to format, I guess, in a way. Since I last filmed, not a ton has changed. My daughter went to the doctor, got some vaccines. Oh my gosh, Armadillo, is he stuck? Does he need help? Oops. Let's see if he can get out. Get out, little Armadillo. There we go. Got some vaccines, all that jazz, all the normal routine things. Weight looks great, height looks great. She's growing really big. It's crazy. I feel like they grow so fast, especially at this age. Yeah, but it was lots of fun. The doctor, we saw a nurse practitioner. She was super, super nice. And yeah, it was nice. And then I feel like for the next few weekends, like last weekend was my father-in-law's birthday, so we went to my in-laws' house, and had just like some burgers and stuff, and it was really fun because my daughter started walking consistently. She could walk for a while, but she never really would do it consistently. She would basically like to crawl more than she liked to walk, but now she is starting to prefer walking, and she's getting really good at it. She's really fast. So I feel like the transition from crawling to walking took forever, but I feel like the transition from crawling to running is going to take no time at all. She's already super, super fast, so it's exciting. What is that? Oh, it's terracotta. It looked like a house, like the way that the dark is on the bottom. Oh no, wait, maybe it is a village. But yeah, it was really nice to see them. And then this weekend, I have a baby shower to go to for my cousin. She's having a little girl in May, at the end of May. And so it's her second daughter, so it's more like a little sprinkle, so not a lot of gifts, just kind of a party, and you do all the things like bring clothes and stuff like that, and I'll probably buy like a book or something, and yeah, that'll be exciting to go to. And then the weekend after is Mother's Day, and I don't know what we'll do. Wait, am I going the wrong direction? Oh, I think I am. I definitely am, because I've already been over here, but that's okay. We'll just go up this way. It'll be fine. Yes, but it's Mother's Day on the 11th, I think. I love the armadillos. They're so cute. And we're probably just gonna do some, we'll go out to brunch or something, and just kind of do something really simple like that. nothing crazy. It is my sister's first Mother's Day, which will be exciting for her. I think I don't know what she's gonna do. I'd probably just, normal things like, breakfast and a gift for her. But, my daughter's like too young to care about, like not that she doesn't care about it, she doesn't comprehend it. So she's not like, at that age where she really cares. She doesn't really understand that it's Mother's Day. So it'll just be a normal day for her, but it'll be a fun day for me. But we're supposed to go somewhere fancy. My aunt called me a few days ago. It's like, hey, I got reservations for this place that it's kind of like a country club in a way, that she's a member of. And she was like, yeah, if you like, I made reservations and they only do this like the first Sunday of the month, or on special occasions, like they only do it once a month. And so she asked if we wanted to go, and I was like, well, it's not really how I imagined I'd spend Mother's Day. I thought it would be more like breakfast in bed, or like pancakes, like something really basic. But instead we're gonna have a nice, probably very expensive brunch, but that'll be nice. So I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, this seemingly is going to be a fun time. But yeah, this is like, so essentially, especially since my cousin's supposed to have a baby at the end of May, it's basically like my entire May weekends are booked up, and we got invited to a birthday party for a family friend, and like they were a kid, and I was like, I feel bad for not going, but I have not had a day to like go to the grocery store and do all that stuff. So it kind of got to the point where it was like, yeah, we're not going to be able to go because we just need some time to ourselves, which I think is valid. Like basically saying, I need time to myself, which is true. I do. Especially like, I think being a stay-at-home mom, sometimes you don't really get a day off, like there is no time really away from my daughter unless I ask for it, or like I make the time myself, which can be hard, but I think it's also, part of the territory. Do any of these shoots, like, can I plant this? Oh, I can't. Nice. Okay. I'll keep that, because I'll build some little bamboo things. But yeah, like I was saying, sometimes it feels like the only time you get time off is when you ask for it. But I do really want to go to the zoo. So, we have a pretty good zoo in Atlanta, and we have a membership we got for Christmas. That was one of the things I asked for. Instead of giving my daughter toys, I was like, will you just buy her memberships to like the aquarium and the zoo, like those kind of things. I asked my parents and then my in-laws, and my dad got me and my husband the zoo pass, and then my in-laws got us an aquarium pass. And so it's like one of those things where, what I was saying about the zoo though, that's what I was going, sorry, sometimes I like just lose my train of thought. The lions have been off exhibit for the last few months really, because they are changing their habitat, and they're changing out the viewing area. And so my cousin went, and they were saying, oh yeah, we saw the lions. And I was like, you what? You lions. I had been waiting and waiting and waiting to see them. And so they're finally open again. So I think, or they're out again. So I probably will take my daughter soon to go see them. And it's been pretty warm in Georgia already. It's starting to warm up again. It got cold again, and then it got warm again, and then it got cold again. You know, it's just like that false spring and false summer sort of transition period, and the rain probably didn't help either. And so I had to deal with that. And that's the only thing that's kind of hard about going and spending all day outside, especially for for me, really, not even just for my daughter. It is hard to spend all day outside, especially there's not like a ton of like indoor spaces, and the only indoor space that they have is the reptile house, which is like 900 degrees. If you thought outside was hot, it's humid in there and it's hot. So we don't spend like a ton of time out there unless it's cold already. And my daughter doesn't really care about the reptiles. She's not like, I feel like at that age they need something a little more like vibrant to catch their attention. My daughter really likes the flamingos. So we definitely take our time, and they're right at the front. They're like that statement animal. Look at that. The black Mustang all by himself. But yeah, I do enjoy that most of the time. It's a fun place, and the aquarium is fun, but it's just one of those things where you kind of have to know when to go, because it gets really busy. Like the zoo never gets that busy because it's all a group of black stallions. Oh, fun. The zoo never really gets that busy. I mean, it gets busier, but it's so big and spaced out that you never like feel like you're rushing in crowds and stuff. Maybe like the elephants, but nothing like the aquarium, because the aquarium's so closed in, and the aquarium's kind of a tourist trap in a way, just because it is one of the bigger aquariums in the United States. It's just sometimes insufferable. There's so many people there, but it's fun. And my daughter likes that one. I feel like she likes that one a little bit better, and I think it's because some of the stuff is easier to see, and like it moves around in a funny way. And sometimes especially like the large mammals at the zoo, they don't do anything. They just kind of sit there. And but she's definitely, I can't remember the last time we took her. I think we took her for my birthday. So we would have gone in February, and it's now May. So I think that's the last time we would have gone, is the end of February. But hopefully we'll be able to go soon. It also doesn't help. I think I've talked about it before, but odds of you have seen that video are probably pretty slim. My husband's car is in the shop, so I don't have a car currently. He's driving my car to work, so I just basically sit at home until he comes home. I'm gonna sneeze. Yes, but I don't have a car currently, which kind of sucks because I miss having a car and being able, it's like stuff like that you wouldn't expect to miss going to, like the grocery store in the middle of the day, or like going to, like, you know, if my daughter needs diapers or diaper cream or has to go to the doctor, it becomes this whole thing where we have to plan. He does get 2 work from home days, so he doesn't have to go into the office every single day, so it's like some of the things, it makes it easy to plan, but those like impromptu little shopping trips are gone, which in a way we're trying to pay off a lot of debt, so it definitely is helpful, but it is annoying. It's also annoying because his car, we just paid it off, so it has no payment, and all it's doing is sitting in a shop while they try to find someone to fix it. It's a really convoluted story, but it's convoluted, and it's kind of annoying, and it's stressful, you know? If you've ever had to be without your car for an extended period of time, it's annoying. But I'm hoping once we get the ball rolling, they said that they could get him a courtesy car, which will be nice because that means that I get my car back and I'll be able to go places. I really want to go, now that my daughter's older, go to like the library and do some story times and stuff like that. We have a really good local library, like the county that we live in does a really good job of planning events. So I'm hoping that the summertime especially, I think they'll have a lot of events because school's out and people are looking for ways to entertain their children. I also turned down the volume of the game a little bit, so if that is something you like, then let me know. If it's not, if you want it to be louder, then I can do that as well. I like this dark wood. This dark wood's one of my favorites. These trees are just so big though, so it's kind of annoying when you plant them and then it's like they're literally the size of the house you made. I'll take that. But I'm trying to think of where I want to live. I don't think I want to live here. So this is always my problem, is that I never know where I want to live in this game. Because I think I saw this thing about you can tell how long someone's been playing Minecraft by where they build their house. And they're like people that have been playing for a long time building planes. And I cannot tell you how true that is because I almost always build in a plains. And I kind of want to build somewhere else. I really want to find one of the cherry blossom biomes. I did find one, and of course I wasn't playing it on like this save. I was playing it on one of my own saves. So ouch, broke my legs. So I don't have them here, but I'm sure we could find one somewhere. And I was like, oh, of course. The one time that I find it, the first time I find it, actually, I'm not playing on my save. It's just on one of my other. I just got bored one day and wanted to play just some time by myself, you know. What's that? Forest? What is that on the edge? Is that a village? Or is that... what is that? Let's see. If I get closer, it looks like... maybe it's just stone. I don't know, it almost looks like bricks, maybe? What is that? This right here. Maybe... what is that? I know they're doing like a new thing with like the archaeology stuff. I've never even done any of it, but I think you can find it in these forests. No, I think it's another portal. Oh god, look at all those drowned right there. A ton. Oh god, it's something for drowned. Yeah, no thanks. I'm not gonna deal with that right now. Is it a spawner in there? I also don't want to die. Do I have any armor? No. Okay, we're not gonna go over there because I don't have any armor. And I'm, oops, not trying to die today. But apparently, in these forests, like in these little areas, there should be terracotta. And that's where you can find, like, the, you know, broken vases and, what is it? There's like a bunch of random stuff that you can find in them. Oh, fox. And a fox baby. 2 foxes. Wow. What a fun time we're having. Okay, but I think this is where I'm going to end it right here. Just so we don't make this video too long. But I hope you guys have a great night. And I'll see you in the next one.